Hello Leo, Ashley here. We're going to do your reading for the week of February 21st. So we're getting into that last week of the month. Already going into March here soon. It's crazy. Lots going on astrologically. We had a huge week last week with that Leo full moon and really several other alignments. So it's been intense. So we're going to take a look and see what's been going on with you in particular last week, this week, and next week, just to get an overall feel of what's really going on in your energy. So for last week, we have the flamingo spirit says, embrace the in-between. So kind of in between worlds here. Could feel like maybe you've been on pause even. Like it's almost like this sensation. It's like you can taste the new beginnings that are coming, but they're not maybe quite here yet. We also have adjustments are required. So third quarter moon. So I do feel like Leo, with that full moon being in your sign, when we hit the quarter moons, it's the moon squaring the sun. And so that full moon in Leo was all about making new choices. Certain things coming up to require, like, do I go back to the past to relearn that lesson, or am I ready to step forward and seize an opportunity? And with the Andean cross showing up here in your future position, it does look to me like a new opportunity is showing up here for you, something that will lead to your next stage of growth. But the important thing about this card is not missing the boat. So when it comes to, and it's also a 2 here, so I do feel like choices are showing up. And the thing I would advise just at looking at these cards is not to wait too long to make a decision. This showing up talks about, you know, assessing, feeling it out intuitively, logically, practically, in every way possible, and making a choice without knowing maybe every detail, right? So it's kind of like a leap of faith bit of energy there. All right, let's see what this is all about. Yeah, in the in-between, we have the Hanged Man. So something's definitely been on pause. Now, you could certainly be dealing with a Pisces, the 8 of Swords, so just feeling a little bit stuck and pressured. And then we have this 9 of Cups energy coming in. 6 of Wands. Feels to me like you've been ready for some movement here. Like you're ready to kind of get out there, and it does feel like things have just been like almost forced upon you, like a pause. With 3 of Pentacles, then we have the King of Pentacles. So this could be related to work. We have the 6 of Cups, could also be a past relationship that you're dealing with. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So it's like I feel all this movement happening here in this next week. But it could be that this week you're really kind of in this position of maybe overthinking, right? Kind of being stuck on the past here. And it, you know, that whole situation serves a purpose. It can be very frustrating. It can feel like you've been put on hold. But it's allowing you an opportunity to kind of assess what happened, why did it happen, what have I learned, what was the purpose, you know, all those different questions. We do have the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so I do feel like something you've been waiting for is finally about to move here. Could be a solid offer coming in. This could be a job offer. This could also be someone, you know, saying, hey, let's go on a date. We do have the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Wands. So I do feel like there's finally things moving. it's just been on pause. So let's clarify and see what this in-between time was for you last week. We had the full moon last week, and that definitely introduced a lot of bumps in the road. With the Hanged Man, that's Pisces energy, we have the Six of Swords. So it's like kind of waiting for movement to happen, waiting for the next steps to show up, yeah. And it could be that you have walked away from a Pisces. Could also be that a Pisces has walked away from you. With the Six of Wands, we have the King of Wands. So that could definitely be your energy, Leo, for sure. And the Emperor. So again, it kind of feels like just wanting some success here, whether it's in the career area of your life or just kind of feeling like you finally have control. Because typically when we're sitting in this energy here of being kind of just forced into a pause, right? And that's been going on a lot for a lot of the signs this past couple of years. It's like any small step forward feels like a victory, right? Because there's been so many things going on that have felt out of our control that it's like any sort of movement in the right direction is positive, right? This could also be a situation here where you're just feeling victorious after a difficult time. And it could be with a Pisces here. So if something there has ended, someone has removed themselves from your experience, it could be that you're just feeling like you're ready to focus on the positive. Because if that's the case, I do feel like that situation's been very difficult. With the King of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles. So strong Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, and Pisces here. We also have Judgment showing up. So there could be a Taurus coming in from the past. But honestly, with that energy, I kind of feel like it's more like you're really evaluating your next steps, your calling, when it comes to the Taurus areas of your chart. So that's where the North Node is sitting at this time. So it could be that you're making a lot of decisions around your own security, what it is that you value. This could be like evaluating your career and figuring out, where do I want to go? So take that as it resonates. This week we have adjustments are required. So again, choice point. We do have the Two of Wands here as the center card, which is a choice, being at a crossroads, right? We have the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So there could certainly be some sort of decision here that you're needing to make. And it does feel like perhaps, even if this Six of Cups is representing a soulmate from the past, it can also be this energy of like, I want to say like releasing, like there's something in your past that you're reviewing that's actually pretty closely tied with your inner child here. So some sort of lesson or experience you're looking back at. With the Eight of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. With the Two of Wands, we have the Hermit. You're doing a lot of thinking here, a lot. And the Eight of Pentacles. And with the Six of Cups, we have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So you could definitely be dealing with a soulmate energy here. We have both the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. It does feel to me like someone here might be making some sort of proposal. And then you're stuck with thinking about whether or not this is a good idea. So this could be an apology coming in, or someone coming in with an offer of love. And I feel like it immediately puts you into your head. With the Eight of Swords and the Hermit here, that's a lot of thinking energy. We're also getting a lot of eights here. So this is, again, something to do, I do feel strongly, it has something to do with your inner child. And I do feel like you're having to look at some self-mastery here when it comes to, you know, what's it going to take to become an expert at this. And it could be a relationship that we're talking about here. And is it worth the effort? Is there a potential for rebuilding this, for reconciliation, or is this something that I just need to let go of? But when we get this adjustments are required card, it is kind of asking you to really become consciously aware of how you're contributing to this dynamic. Like, we can be very aware of how someone else is contributing to an issue, right? But it takes some reflection here to look at what is it that I need healed to release this, to move on, to let it go, or to rework it, right? And obviously the choice is yours. We're getting that here. Now on this next week, again, we have the Andean cross. So there's some sort of opportunity showing up here, some sort of destined situation. And again, it's like a choice needs to be made, or you could miss the boat. You could miss the opportunity. With the Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, this is definitely something you desire. On an emotional level, this could be some sort of communication that's coming in, whether it's a job offer or some sort of truth that's being revealed here that brings a lightness to your energy. It feels, again, similar to the Six of Wands, Emperor, King of Wands, where I was talking about this, like any sort of positive movement feels like a victory right now. And that's what this feels like a relief kind of energy. Why the Nine of Cups? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So some sort of positive shift showing up here after a very painful karmic ending, right? Three of Pentacles. There's some sort of collaboration here. And the Five of Swords. I do feel like perhaps you've maybe been going at this alone in some way. I actually feel strongly that there's been something here. Even if you've been in a relationship, it feels like an energy here of like you've put a ton on your own shoulders rather than taking advantage of the collaboration itself. Interesting. It could also be that whatever's showing up here as a positive thing is requiring some sort of sacrifice. So it could be that you getting this wish fulfillment. And again, you could be connecting with someone else here. So this could be work or relationship related. But it's like, it's also kind of causing maybe some hurt feelers for someone else, if that makes sense. Kind of a double-edged sword kind of energy with the Knight of Swords. This is communication you've been waiting for. And it could be like it's a manifestation that's showing up here. This could be union with someone. With the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, it's some sort of opportunity showing up here that you've wanted. And again, I feel like I want to clarify again that this is something you've wanted on an emotional level. Like it's something inspiring and lifts you up, right? I want to actually get a little bit more here on what is this collaboration? Is this a partner? Is this a work related? It could very well be work here, but again, it's this choice point where you could miss the boat. Something to do with your, feels like a higher calling here. It feels like something where you're able to take the wisdom that you've gleaned and use it and become like the teacher energy here. Again, strong Taurus showing up here. So if you're dealing with a Taurus or you've just met a Taurus, that could be part of this as well. With this Four of Wands, what is that? Yeah, union. So, but again, choices here. I feel like time is of the essence, especially with this Knight of Swords here. It feels like this isn't something you're going to have time to overthink. So heads up, it looks like something you're going to have to choose like now, this week. Like it doesn't feel like it's going to wait around for you to overthink this thing. So heads up on that, Leo. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.